You have heard of compost, right? Well, meet its upgraded version called VermiCompost. It's much more powerful than an ordinary compost, and in this video we will learn all about VermiCompost, its benefits, uses, side effects, making, etc. So keep following this video and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. VermiCompost is an organic, nutrients-rich fertilizer made by the earthworms. They decompose the organic matter and turn it into a nutrients-filled foam called as vermicompost. In appearance, it looks exactly like an ordinary kitchen waste compost, black in color, fully porous and with a light earthy smell. There are so many fertilizers around, and one is useful for something and other fertilizer is beneficial for other things. But vermicompost is the only fertilizer I can say use for any plant at any time, no matter its flowering, fruiting, growing leaves, whatever. Vermicompost only is powerful and balanced enough to be used on all kind of plants. Making vermicompost at home is also easy. Earthworms makes this compost, so you'll need them. Just like composting, go layer by layer. Use some earthworms in each layer. They will eat out the organic matter. That matter could be vegetable peels, paper, cardboard, dry leaves, etc. Just don't use meat, dairy items, bones, hard stems, etc. Keep the container in a shaded and warm spot. Within 40 to 50 days, such a fine form of vermicompost will be ready. There are a lot of benefits of using vermicompost for plants. Let's talk about them shortly. First of all, vermicompost contains all the plant required nutrients in a balanced form. It's high in carbon, and carbon is important for beneficial life under the soil. In a forest ecosystem, carbon is also high. This balance of nutrients keeps the plant growth very steady. If a plant is young, it will get bigger and bushier. If the season is getting ideal for flowering, then flowering will happen. If there is fruit on a plant, definitely it will get bigger and ripens. Vermicompost also makes up the immune system of a plant and prevent pests and diseases. Shocks and stresses like less or more moisture, more or less sunlight, some minor pest attack, all will be defeated by the plant. Vermicompost is a slow release fertilizer which will keep the plant growth very steady. It's an organic and a natural thing, best for vegetable plants. It also promotes the overall soil health. Its frequent use will raise the soil fertility, water holding, softness, all. Means your soil will get better and better. And soil plays an extremely important role for growing any kind of a plant. So this is big. You can also follow a soil recipe from the description below and use it for most plants. Overall, vermicompost is one of the finest forms of compost and you must give it a try. Now let's know how to correctly use vermicompost for plants. First of all, you can simply add some vermicompost on the soil of a plant and mix it well. Around a handful is enough for a 8 to 10 inches pot once or twice a month. You can also buy a pure quality vermicompost from the description below. Mix it very well with the soil and water frequently. It's slightly acidic and will be absorbed by the roots within days. Here you can also subscribe to our channel for more tips and tricks. One simple way to use vermicompost is while preparing a soil media. When you are preparing a potting mix for vegetable plants or for house plants, you can just add up to a part of vermicompost in 3 parts of your potting mix. It will enhance the overall working of your soil media. Use this media for planting and enjoy better growing. Another way to get most out of vermicompost is to use it for seeds media. Using a part of vermicompost in 4 parts of your seed starter will get you much stronger and resistant seedlings. Seeds requires softness, which vermicompost has. The sprouted seedlings will get nutrition from the vermicompost and get thicker, bigger and bushier within weeks. So just try once. Following a proper way, you can use vermicompost on any kind of a plant at any stage of growth. Just don't overuse. Use it for vegetables, flowering plants, seedlings, house plants, trees, cacti and succulents, etc. all. There are also some side effects of using too much of vermicompost for a plant. Overuse of vermicompost will raise the water holding of your soil media. Nothing will happen, but if you overwater once, this might cause fungal issues, yellow and curly leaves, etc. So be cautious, everything plays out well in a limit, so respect the limits. There is also a poor quality vermicompost selling out in the market. It contains contaminants like plastic residues, etc. So better to be sure about what are you buying. Choose an authentic source. One is also added in the description box. And if you feel like trying some other fertilizers, here is a whole big playlist on all kind of fertilizers explained point by point. Feel free to follow and don't forget to subscribe to our channel.